Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your Libertarian car guy. And as you can see, I'm here in my man cave / garage, and I'm going to be doing an oil change later today and an article about the oil change. The test victim will be my faithful 76 Pontiac Trans Am. And you'll note over here that the oil that I'm using and the filter is amsoil, and in particular amsoil Z-Rod oil, in this particular case 10W30. They also have a 20-weight oil, but the chief reason that I'm using this particular oil, not just the amsoil but the Z-Rod oil, is because, as you can see on the, well, you might not be able to see it, but it's a high zinc formula. It has the additive ZDDP, which has been removed from most mainstream motor oils, chiefly because of emissions reasons. Modern cars don't require it because modern cars do not have flat tappet camshafts. Old muscle cars like my Trans Am, and in fact most old cars, meaning most cars that were built 1980s and earlier, certainly anything before 1980 is going to have a flat tappet camshaft if it's not an overhead cam design. And those engines have to have that additive. If you don't use that additive, you can expect more rapid wear and potentially failure of the valve train as a result of that. It's extremely important to use an oil that has the ZDDP. Now, there are other oils on the market that have the ZDDP, and of course you can buy the additive separately, and you can add that additive to an oil of your choosing. But I'm a partisan of AMSOIL because in addition to that, the formulation that they use here for the Z-Rod is also designed to deal with another problem that older cars like my Trans Am here typically have, and that is acid buildup from periods of long sitting because the car is infrequently used. This oil has a lot of anti-corrosion inhibitors, and it's really good for that purpose. And the oil change-out intervals are longer, which in the long run will not only help, it will save you money in addition to helping preserve your classic car. Another cool thing about AMS is that they do offer their line of high-performance filters to go with it. A lot of times you can get good oil, but not necessarily a good filter to go with it, and it kind of defeats the purpose to use good oil and the not-so-good filter. And they even have filters for oddball, long out-of-production stuff. My Trans Am here, of course, it was last built in 1981, and Pontiac stopped building the traditional Pontiac V8 in 1978. Even though they carried it over until 1979. But 1979 was nearly 40 years ago. So it's getting kind of hard to find oil filters for the Pontiac V8. And those that you do find, you have to be very careful. It's possible that they may be really low quality filters that were made in China. I would not trust my classic car engine to one of them. Anyway, I'm going to do the oil change later today, and I'll take another video to show you the process. Of course, it's a simple thing. Anybody knows, most people know how to do an oil change, but the reason I'm going to take another video is that I'd like to show you something else, which I won't talk about right now. I'll talk about it when I do the second video. So anyway, come on down to epautos.com to read more fun car articles, articles about bad drivers, motorcycle articles, classic car articles. I just posted something about the Chevrolet Vega, incidentally, which some of you may remember. It's a chapter from my forthcoming book called Doomed. My previous books are Automotive Atrocities and Road Hogs, and you can get those on Amazon.com and various other places too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the flip-flop.